After independence of India, the horticultural crops started getting proper attention with a boost increase in activities in research and development of fruits and vegetables. In a few development, horticulture production of India attained a new heights by rising to the second position in the world in the production of fruits and vegetables. India now produces about 45 million tons of fruits and about 90 million tons of vegetables every year. However, about 20 to 40% of the total production is lost during post harvest handling of these perishable commodities. In financial terms, these losses amount to an estimated value of rupees 50,000 to 60,000 millions. These losses occurs at several stages in the chain of post-harvest management such as harvesting, grading, packing, transport, storage and marketing. These losses can be reduced to a greater extent by adopting proper management practices. In post-harvest handling of fruits and vegetables, while the commercial management of using refrigeration and pre-cooling method is costly, it is possible to use low-cost methods at the village level. To keep the fruits and vegetables fresh for local market and for earning more income by increasing
is very high. Horticultural produce such as fruits and vegetables or living tissues separated from the parent plant. These perishable commodities must be stored in a place where various physiological processes such as respiration, transpiration, and other metabolic activities can be controlled at various stages. Various storage structures such as cool store, warehouses, and refrigerated stores are used for storing fruits and vegetables. However, at village level, only low cost methods such as Pusa zero energy cool chamber can be used. Temperature control throughout the period between the harvest and utilization has been found to be the most important factor in maintaining the product quality. Precise control of temperature is essential to optimize the storage life. Storage in cool atmosphere retards the aging due to ripening, softening and color changes. The refrigeration reduces the undesirable metabolic changes and respiratory heat production. The higher the storage temperature, the higher is the respiratory rate. The loss of stored food reserves in fruits and vegetables through respiration results in decreased value, loss of flavor, physiological loss in weight, and more rapid deterioration. The rate of respiration in harvested fruits and vegetables strongly determines post harvest life during transport or storage. Keeping the harvested fruits and vegetables at a lowest temperature increases storage life by lowering the respiration rate and decreasing the sensitivity and reducing the water loss. Loss of water from fruits and vegetables is often associated with the loss of quality, as visual changes such as wilting, shriveling, and textural changes. Any method of increasing relative humidity of storage environment will slow down the rate of water loss. And another method is to add moisture to the fruits and vegetables as mist or sprays or by wetting the floor of the store. For refrigeration to be effective in deferring deterioration, it is important that temperature in cold storage rooms is kept as constant as possible. Exposure to alternating cold and warm temperature may result in moisture accumulation on the surface of fruits and vegetables. Ideal storage temperature of some of commercial fruits and vegetables. Okra at 7 to 10 degrees Celsius at 90 to 95% humidity. Green peas 0 degrees Celsius at 95 to 98% humidity. Cauliflower 0 degrees Celsius 95 to 98%. Carrot 0 degrees Celsius 95 to 100% humidity. Ginger 13 degrees Celsius 65%. Tomato 8 to 10 degrees Celsius 90 to 95% humidity. Radish 0 degrees Celsius at 95 to 100% humidity. Spinach 0 degrees Celsius at 95 to 100% relative humidity. The Pusa Zero Energy Cool Chamber provides the kind of cooled atmosphere required for the storage of fruits and vegetables. It reduces the temperature and increases the humidity. The PZECC can be constructed with locally available materials in rural areas in various agroclimatic conditions where humidity is low and temperature is high. The materials used are bricks, sand, bamboo, cutgrass, straw, gunny bag, etc. A source of water is also needed. For constructing PZECC, that is Pusa Zero Energy Cool Chamber, an upland is selected to nearby the water source. The floor of this cool chamber is made by laying bricks in area should be 165 cm long and 115 cm wide. After making the floor, the wall are also constructed and another wall is also constructed parallel to the wall, leaving a cavity of 7.5 cm between the two walls with the height of 67.5 cm. The top cover of this cool chamber is made with bamboo frame or straw. The bamboo frame should be 165 cm long and 115 cm wide so that the cool chamber is fully covered. The whole structure must be saved from direct sunlight or rain, therefore, attached shade is made to protect it from direct sun or rain. The sand bricks and the top cover of the cool chamber are kept by sprinkling water over them. The chamber can keep the inside temperature 10 to 15 degrees Celsius cooler than the outside temperature. It also maintains a relative humidity of 90%. However, to get these parameters, the chamber has to be kept wet by watering it twice a day in the morning as well as in the evening time. For this, a drip watering system can be used with plastic pipes and micro tubes. These are connected to an overhead source of water. The zero energy cool chamber is now ready to store the fruits and vegetables. These commodities can be stored in the chamber by using perforated plastic trays. These trays are covered with a thin polythene sheet of 100 to 200 gauge, and this chamber can hold 100 kilograms of fruits and vegetables for different periods such as mango during June or July. In cool chamber it can be stored for 9 days while in room temperature only for 6 days. Banana during October or November in cool chamber 20 days, room temperature 14 days. Sapota or chiku during November or December 14 days in cool chamber and 10 days in room temperature. Grapes 70 days, 27 days. Lime January and February, cool chamber 25 days, in room temperature it can be stored for 11 days. Quinoa during December or February 60 days, 14 days. Potato March or May 90 days, 46 days. Tomato during April or May 15 days in cool chamber, only for 7 days in room temperature. Amaranth May or June 3 days, less than 1 day in room temperature. Methi February or March 10 days, 3 days in room temperature. Parval May or June 5 days, 2 days. Okra May or July 6 days, 1 day in room temperature. Carrot February or March 12 days in cool chamber and 5 days in room temperature. The maximum difference in temperature between cool chamber and outside was noted in the monsoon, and this could be attributed to low outside relative humidity during that time of the year. The total cost of constructing Pusa Zero Energy Cool Chamber of 100 kg capacity is around 2500 rupees, depending on the cost of bricks and availability of sand which are locally available. The cool chambers may be installed in villages or as demonstration in rural schools and community buildings. Self-help groups may be encouraged to construct this throughout the country. Apart from farmers, the cool chambers can be installed profitably wherever the fruits are held temporarily. Small farmers can easily construct these cool chambers in their fields or houses. They can store few days harvest before dispersing into the wholesale market. In this way, the farmers can avoid the clutches of the middleman and he may not be passed to make any distress sale.